And just listen, I have had a rough. When I tell you rough, y'all already know it's been rough. I was not gonna come back, and I have had some very, 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 I wouldn't say devastating news, but some sad stuff go on, some spiritual stuff go on. And I got down in the dumps, y'all. It was kind of like when Prince left. And I was just like, you got to get up. You got to work. You got to, you just got to keep going, because this month, I feel like for me, did not start off the way I wanted. But everything happens for a reason, right? And so some things came into my path. Some of my family members are moving away from me, and I'm very, very close with one of them in particular. And so that has me very sad. I'm going to miss this person. They're moving very far, like out of the country far. So I've been processing those feelings, and then, girl, you knocked me out. Moon and me just, wow, Jesus. That Pisces moon just be like, y'all see him in the bed. Y'all see him in the bed. I got half clothes on, half pajamas, okay? Half clothes, half pajamas. But anyway, yeah, I just was going through it. You know, I was on the bathroom floor and shit last night, crying and shit. I was like, Jesus, just get your ass up and work. Yesterday I was angry. I was very angry. I was flying, speeding in my car, and then, but now it's outstanding. That's cool. That's Charlie. Hey, that's the God band. Girl, you knocked me out. Shit. So someone was like, get your ass up, get out the funk. Just think of how many other people are in the funk that you're in. And I needed y'all. I needed y'all today on this MT, because a part of me coming back to do the monthlies, and I did say monthlies, meaning y'all might not get no mid monthlies. There's so many people out there now. It's crazy. I don't even know how you guys keep up. But let me stick to the program, because this is personal to me, you guys. And I know that I have a lot of people that are faithful when they watch me. And they don't just take in my tarot. They take in me. And that's what it's about. I got a list, y'all. I'm ready for y'all asses today. And that means a lot to me, you know, because I am building a rapport with you guys, as you guys are building a rapport with me. And I appreciate it. And so I had to get up. I had to get up, because even though you may not want to know what's going on with the esoteric or the tarot or whatever, like, I realize now how this is becoming a part of my life. I am going on 8 months strong, and it's like a baby. You know, that 9th month, you know, there's trials and tribulations of every gestation of a pregnancy. And so, you know, August was a hell of a month for me. So, you know, I'm falling all out over the place, you guys, breaking at the seams, you know. I got into an entanglement with a person, I'll say twin flame or a soulmate, I won't call it, that was totally unexpected. And it's a spiritual being, you know, and the high priestess of the most high. I just can't do shit, you guys. And I want you guys to know that when you step outside of your character or your morals or your principles or your values, you have to be prepared for the repercussions. And here I am trying to be full of life, you know, while the life is leaving me, and always trying to spread, you know, joy and love and peace. I'm a lover, y'all, not a fighter, but I ain't a killer, but don't push me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I go up and down, back and forth. You guys are on the path with me, and I know there's other people that are doing it, you know, or going through. So this fall the fuck out is about me falling. Now that I've checked back into those feelings of, well, damn, you know, how can I be Jupiter's law and still fall short, right? Or still dibble and dabble in things that I know are not really for me, or, you know, like I like to say, I know about that life, but I'm not about that life. Fall in, fall out with yourself, allow yourself to go through the throes. That doesn't mean that everybody's where I'm at, but it prompted me to come on this month and go through the zodiac sign. I got a special spread for you guys that I just came up with. Something told me to just get back into my work, you know, get back into my creativity, rather. This is not work, but just, and I want to, one day I'll get into that, but I want to tell you guys, please don't rush me. They will be coming out. The videos will be coming out, and we'll see what happens. I'm not going in any order. I'm going by what I feel. I woke up and then I had some technical difficulties. So then I had to, like, I lost all that energy. So they'll just be coming out, and they'll probably be coming twos because that's how I wrote them down. So just be patient, you guys. It's good to see you guys and connect with you guys. I needed y'all. We are one, you guys. We are one no matter what. We are one. Who you meet, who you sleep with, who you talk to, as you guys go through this life, stay true to yourself. When someone knocks you off your square, or you're not sure like what it is or what it's not, stay to yourself, be true to yourself, be honest with yourself, and know that you are one. We are Sagittarius. What's up? Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? All right, so y'all heard the speech. So I got the some of the cards shuffled. Um, I did my own spread. I'm gonna look into your money, your health, how you're feeling, your love, relationships. If you're single and if you're in a relationship, I got your what's happening card. And then after we do everything, we're gonna talk about what to do next during this eclipse season and why is this happening to you. I'm gonna pull a sacred rebel card. So I know I have some cards already out, but I'm also going to I can't stop you guys. So this is almost like being live. So hold on a second. I'm also going to for you guys Sagittarius, I am going to damn, I'm stuck in thought what I'm going to say. Let's see. I am also going to pull out some cards and shuffle with you guys with you guys because I saw some cards that was coming out, and I was kind of like, sorry, you guys, I had to check this volume because I kind of got a new setup. I'm still in my room in my bed. I just felt like that was the place for me to be. Um, Let me turn down this Pandora though. But what I'm gonna do is try not to expose myself. Number one, I did see some cards that was coming out, you guys, for you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what those cards were because I want to do a what's happening with you. Just check in with you, what's going on with you during this eclipse month. The eclipse there was on the first. We had a moon. There's a harvest moon. So, and then September 16th is the harvest full moon. And I saw two cards. One is back under here again in my oracle deck. I'm doing oracle and everything. I'm just doing what like I said, y'all heard what's happening. But one was it's time to say goodbye. So if that's what's happening with you right now, it was in reverse, which means you're struggling with that, and that's what you need to do. I'm going to read my reversals as if the energy is upright, meaning that is the energy that you're struggling with. If my reversals come in during this time, because I did this spread on myself, this is the fall the fuck out spread. I was shuffling until all the cards were falling out because that's how the energy was coming to me. As I was shuffling, things was just like pow, pow, pow. It was all over the place. So I wanted to use that because I was like, okay, well, that means it's good right now, right? That means it's a lot of energy in the air in the universe. The eclipse is really thick. I know it was heavy for Scorpio and Aries. So that's why I kind of started this session with a little music, just to kind of like clear my airwaves because I had a hard time. But your what's happening card was the oracle cards. It's one of my Lucy Cavendish cards. Love her, but I've fallen in love with Elena Fairchild as well, which is the Sacred Rebel. We're gonna wrap it up with her. So you guys probably heard enough of my talking, but oh well. We're gonna do oracle. We're gonna do probably no regular right away. I just don't want to see them. I don't want to look at the cards. I don't want to see them. I'm just like this with that energy. So that's why I'm kind of using all oracle cards to explain everything. Most of these are oracle. I don't think I have any. I think with Aries or Scorpio, I might have pulled out some of the right away because I just couldn't understand everything. But if there's a time to say goodbye to somebody, you guys, and you don't want to, I know that's happening for me, so it was a trip. Mm, It's going to be hard for you. I don't know who it is. It doesn't matter who it is. But if you're struggling with that, it is time to say goodbye. I also got sacred site for you guys. Um, and the sacred site for Sagittarius. Let me see. Let me see if I can get them. I don't remember the numbers, but they were there, and I should have kept them there. There is some power around you guys, Sagittarius. I feel like there's some, spiritual power around you guys, ancestral powers. For those that, I believe in guardian angels, and I do believe in the heavenly called angels that are in the Bible. But I do believe everybody's assigned a divine angel. And yeah, time to say goodbye was card 13 in the oracle in the law book, and it just means something's about to end for now. It's a time to say goodbye. This is a time when you're reluctant to see an ending. You may wish to extend the time you have with someone, or you may even feel like you're being cheated out of something you deserve. But the truth is that things must die in order to be reborn in another form at a later time. This is the chosen time to go, and from the ashes, something new will arise. It will be even better than you can imagine. For me, I don't see it that way, but I understand. So, however that pertains to you, whether it's work, relationships, family, a loved one, someone you're involved with, someone you got re involved with, it's time to say goodbye. And I know you don't want to. The other card that came up was Sacred Sight for you guys. I just want to get it all in. I'm trying not to rush. I was so flustered, you guys. It took me like 30 damn minutes to get myself situated. Like 30. Like someone was leaving my house earlier, and I was like, no. Even though I know I'm a Sam game, but I was just like, yeah. So you guys are dealing with that. And then it was Sacred Site. Let me see. I can't stop this, you guys. So this may be long, but I don't have, with this new setup, the way I'm recording right now, I don't have the pause button. I wish I did, but I don't. So just hang in there with me, because I do want to give you guys that message because they were coming up. And the Loyal Guardian is back under the deck. I saw that before I turned on the camera. If something else pops up with you, Sagittarius, while I'm doing this, then I will just shuffle on camera and see what falls out. I will do that. I will stick to my original plan. It's just that these videos was getting really long, and I feel like some of you guys need it and some of you guys don't. Damn, I told my BFF I was gonna call her back. She thinking about me right now, like she said she was gonna call me back. What sacred site? I want to find that before I get into it, you guys. I do keep my books because sometimes I intuitively pick up things from my Holy Spirit, and what the book says be so deep sometimes. Elena Fairchild is off the chain. If you guys do not have her, you missing it. You guys are missing it. She is awesome. Lucy Cavendish, I love her um, illustrations. But Elena Fairchild is deep. Lucy Cavendish is beautiful. I love all her artwork, and I think she does something with another lady. I can't remember her name. I'm looking for my books, y'all. I don't see them. Oh, damn, right here. Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Artwork is by her on the Oracle Shapeshifters. That's the deck that I'm using. So, but Lucy Cavendish, I love her. Cavendish. I don't know what's wrong with my retainers, you guys. I wear retainers, and so let me see. It looks like it's not coming up. So maybe it wasn't meant for you guys. But the sacred site interpretation for what I saw, I was trying to find what the book said. I do believe you guys are gifted. Those that are intuitive and have their third eye is working for them. Wear a lot of purple. Today I got up and put on purple lipstick. I didn't want to put on no lipstick. Um, But I did. I was just like, something was like purple. So, Sagittarius, that's part of your color. If you got some amethyst, adorn yourself in purple, please. To handle the rest of the eclipse, purple necklaces, purple lipstick, purple whatever. Purple socks, purple scarves. Purple yourself down. I stay in a lot of black, or as I'm starting to tell people, it's obsidian. I'm not wearing black. It's obsidian. I've been telling people that. I cannot find it, you guys. I cannot find it. Well, anyways, I'm just going to interpret the sacred site. You guys need to get Elena Fairchild and Lucy Cavendish deck if you want to. Oracle decks work for anybody. Anybody can pretty much pull the card and read the damn book. Some people don't like their books, but I'm realizing that the books will have different meanings than what I thought. It's not meant for me to find it. But I'm so persistent, you guys. You know I'm tenacious as fuck. So I really want to find it. I'm persistent too. Where is it? Sacred Site. Okay, I'm just going to interpret because that was the card that was there. I feel like you guys, your intuition is really high. Your third eye is kicking. And you might don't want to, face what you're seeing, you know. You don't want to deal with it. I feel like a part of Sagittarius is just kind of like, uh, like it's there because it was in reverse. And I do acknowledge the reversal energy when they come because I do think it's there for a reason. I think some Sages know that there's some things that are going on. You may not know exactly what it is. Some of you will and some of you won't. But I feel like you ain't trying to really absorb it. You're not really allowing it in your system. It could have been another card and it had sacred site in it. That's what I think. See, it just came to me. The card was called something else and the message was sacred site. So that's why I can't find it. Duh. So yeah, you guys that don't want to see what you want to see, that's like the Eight of Swords. You're being blinded by something. You don't want to take it off. You don't want to look at it. And you know what? I'm not downing you guys because I have been having quite a time with seeing stuff. So all I can say is, be cool with yourself. Allow yourself to go through the throes of whatever is happening. Do what you need to do. I'm not encouraging people to drink and I'm not encouraging people to self sabotage with eating and food. But you know what? If you go through a day or two of that and then you can pull yourself back together, that's what you're going to have to do because I feel like with this energy, if you fight the feeling, it's going to grab you. It's like when you're craving something, you're like, "Oh no, I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat it." And then you just, push it off, push it off, push it off. And then what do? You end up eating like 10 of the things that you wanted to eat, or that one drink turns into 12. And I'm not talking to people that got addiction issues. I'm just talking about what you're doing to deal with this energy, working out on the treadmill. You may need to go that extra 20 minutes, even though you need to stop. Because if you don't, when you get off, that energy is going to manifest into something else. So I feel like whatever card it was that I can't find, the sacred site, you guys are not wanting to deal with some things, and that's okay because I had to go through my situation and pull myself together after. And it was not easy, but after about 4 or 5 days of it, I kind of regrouped a little bit. Um, so that's all I got to say about that. So, what's happening, Sagittarius? Find solutions in unknown places in the darkness. I just got through saying that. So, there it is. It's in reverse. I just got through saying it, so I don't need to say anything else. This was your oracle card. You may have to go through some shit, some mud, some rut. You may have to eat them 20 Twinkies. You may have to release that energy in a negative aspect that may seem negative in order to get out of that dark places. Find solutions in unknown places in the darkness. While you're in the dark, Sag, you're going to have to tough it out. I mean, we all do it. As a spiritualist, I wouldn't advise you to do anything that's going to manifest itself in a way later on down the line. But with this kind of energy, I almost think you need to do that. You need to do that in order to get it out because if you don't, you're going to manifest it in some other way. You're going to end up, if you don't do that extra 25 minutes and push yourself, you're going to end up smoking a cigarette or, you know, um, I ain't gonna even say what just came to my mind. I'm not gonna do it, you guys. I'm trying to keep it clean. But yeah, I feel like you might need to do that. And that card in the shapeshifter says number 16, 1 plus 6 is 7. That's a spiritual number. It says, oh, let me get it. Somebody like take your time, J Law. Thank you. I appreciate that. There are alternative energy sources. There are places you must go that you have feared exploring that you must go deeper, dig down into your own self and explore alternatives in the world. The energy you send and receive becomes known to you. You see the relationships between what you feel, what you send and create in your own life. You are responsible for your radical truth. You will explore, you will flow through deep waters, wireless power and communication. Telepathically, you will connect with people. Your psyche, the source of your emotions, will become very clear. So there it is there. You're going to have to do that thing. For your money, Sag, you got good fortune. That's good. I'm happy to see that. Um, spend wisely. Some of you girls are going to be doing it. This is the nine. This may be the nine of coins in the regular Wide Away deck. You guys will have some good fortune with money. Somebody going to be shopping too. For health, follow your dreams. I got up today and just decided to go ahead and keep it pushing because I realized that there's a reason why I'm wanting to manifest this energy. Even if it becomes a part of escapism, it might help me get through the next thing that may not be healthy for me, like attaching myself to a person or a situation that is not healthy. So for your health, it says follow your dreams, and I'm going to do another one because something's telling me to. Follow your dreams, you guys, for your health. I don't know what that means for everybody, but for me, I got up and I was like, let's get to it. Let me just finish it out. Wow! Dropped too much. The Hermit card. I see too much. Too much fell out. Swift decisions. The Judgment card is here. I don't know. Budget lessons. I'm going to have to go back in because I'm not feeling none of that for your health. Yeah, this is Fallout. So whatever I want to do, that's how it's going down. There's no right, there's no wrong. It's just, you're just here. You're just present. You're present with me. You're present with your thoughts, with yourself, and you're allowing yourself to be cool with whatever you do. I just saw somebody, I was listening to reggae earlier. I just saw somebody that may abuse cocaine. The Tower card. Yeah, this came out when I was shuffling before. With your health, I was saying it. Okay, so I did see that, you guys. I did see that. There was a song on this reggae song, and it caught my attention, and it was called Cocaine. It was really strange. So those that got substance abuse, issues, or that are struggling with the white powder or anything, take it easy. Slow down. Slow down. Because there needs to be some changes and adjustment with your health. You know, if you are an actor or an actress and you're using, you know, powder to get you through them sets, and that's not really going to work out for you. You got to slow it down. Slow it down, okay? Slow it down. For love, relationship bliss. Beautiful. This looks like this chick. I feel like who's ever in a relationship, your man or your woman is giving you a lot of nice gifts, being very nice to you. This is the Nine of Cups. Yes, it is. I feel like you're that girl right now. She holding a love balloon. She floating on air. Nice. 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 I think the ladies that are in good relationships, you stepping out, you looking good, you smelling good. Some of you guys though, see, I knew this was going to happen. The bondage, issues of control and freedom. Listen, if you got a guy, and I'm not going to ruin the Nine of Cups, but if you're in a relationship, male or female, with somebody who's buying you everything, but they treat you like shit and they talk to you real bad, they make you feel low, your self esteem, that is not relationship bliss. That's like doing something strange for a little piece of change. You're selling yourself short because I have the loving union teamwork, which is the Two of Cups. It came in reverse. So I think with these two, I said I was reading, some of you guys got it and some of you guys don't. That's just the bottom line. Some of you guys need to work a little bit more on your relationships. You need to release the control issues, or if you have a controlling mate or a partner, that's not going to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to make you happy. In the long run, you're going to be sad about that because you're going to feel captive. And nobody wants, let me tell you something. And then this Two of Cups. Some of you guys that are in a relationship, it may have been good in the beginning, but I think you're hitting some areas where it's like, oh my God, it was good, but it's not good. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe in the beginning it was really good. You guys were having a lot of sex and everything was great. I feel like some of you guys may have been trying to get pregnant with the Tower card here. Follow your dreams. Some pregnancies. It might have been a struggle, but now you're starting to realize that there's other things that need to be done. Like you're not spending enough time together because somebody's working, or, someone's daydreaming about other issues that don't have nothing to do with the relationship, or like I said, somebody's controlling, somebody's breathing down somebody's back, snooping through their Facebook, doing stuff like that. You know, you got a fatal attraction. Like, you can't even call the police on your mate because he's your mate. Like, you can't be like, oh my God, my husband's stalking me. But just to clarify that, I got the relationship. For those in a relationship, yeah, I feel like with love, some of you guys is going good and some of you guys going bad. For those in relationships, let me just go ahead and get it out the way. I don't know what I'm using because I put the cards up, but I know it's a love card. I mean, I put the, for those that are in a relationship. So that's just a general information about what can go on with your love life. But now I'm going to I pull a card for relationships, okay? Some of you Sagittarius are still looking pretty good though. You got some money from somewhere, some money came in, and you're out shopping, you're getting yourself together, you're doing your thing. That's cool. But for relationships, Sagittarius, so I got a mixed bag with y'all. For relationships, loss. She's upside down. Some of you guys that were the ending, you needed to say goodbye to somebody, it could be connected to a relationship. For those that are in a relationship, there's some loss, and I don't know what that's about. But then there's also arousal here. So some of you guys could arousal's upright. Yeah, for those, okay, so let me say this. For those that are in relationships, marriages, living together, cohabitating. I'm not going to say side chicks, side dicks because you ain't supposed to be having that if you're in a relationship. I don't agree with that. I don't like cheaters. What I'm getting from this, based off what I saw for the love, is that some of you guys had a very sexual, intimate relationship. Like, it started off with legs posted on the ceiling, okay? The getting was good. Now that you're in the relationship, you're like, sex is not going to keep us together. We have bills to pay, we have things to do, and you're feeling a loss because of that. And some of you guys are drinking. Some of you women are like, you know what? I got with this dude. I was living with him, or we got married, or whatever the case may be. We jumped the broom. We eloped. And now he's never here. I'm looking for his affection and attention because 1 plus 7 is 8. That's a powerful number, okay? In the beginning, I feel like, look at them. In the beginning, I feel like in your relationship, you couldn't get enough of each other. Someone was teasing a person a lot. Like, if you don't come and get this, if you don't come beat it, girl, you know you want this, girl. No, I don't. Yes, you do. No, I don't. Next you do. Next thing you know, you like this. Bam, 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 bam. You know what I'm saying? It's like there was a lot of this, arousal, like seduction, and now he done got it or she done got it, and it's like he's never around no more. He's off doing other stuff because you can't tempt somebody with sex. That's only gonna last for so long. And now you sitting at home drinking on the floor, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can only like do that for so long, and then it's like you're gonna be at a loss. Okay, you're gonna be at a loss for some reason. Sex don't hold people because it's a feeling, it's an expression. But if you're not connected spiritually, well, I ain't gonna get into that. All right, let me go to the singles. Yeah, let me just shut up. Something was, I sipped that tea. It was like, that's enough, J Law. That is enough. We got you. Yeah, sex is temporarily. It's a temporary fix. Because if you're dealing with someone with addiction issues or a cheater, they're into sex. It don't have to be your sex. They're just into sex. You know what I mean? They're into sex. So you may think that that's going to affix their emotions to you for fidelity, but it's not. You want somebody to just be into your sex and how you do it and how you get down and how you give it to them and how you let me stop. I'm getting warm. A little candle wax on the nipples. I'm telling you guys, the moons and the eclipse. Yeah, you want somebody to be into only how you serve it. Because somebody could just be like one of them people that like to screw all the time. So it don't matter who it is. They just gonna get it where they can get it. And for me, I'm just like, nah, partner. No, no, no. I'd rather you just be into me. And everything I do to you ought to feel good. All right, singles. Singles, I spilled some tea. Somebody like, yeah, we want you to tell your story. Damn, I don't want to do it. Let me get through the spread. I'll tell it at the end, you guys. And then that way, everybody that's watching and stuff, they can be like, okay, okay. Because you guys that come here that's anxious and stuff, you need to stop coming to the tube like that. It'll have your head and spinning in circles. You got to come when you relax. You ain't got shit to do. And you just like, I want to hear what's going on. You can't come here like that. I've done it. Trust me, I've done it. I used to do it in the past. Singles, my single Sagittarius for September 2016. Some of y'all looking good. So let's see what the advice is for you that are stepping out. If you meet somebody or whatever, invite your fears to tea. Damn. That means I got to tell y'all that story. Trust your intuition, Sagittarius, singles. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. If you meet somebody and you know it's going to take you down this long bop in the forest like a Little Red Riding Hood, do not do it. Trust your intuition. It's time to stop seeking advice from others and go inside. This is what the back of the card says. You know what's best for your body, mind, and spirit. Sit, meditate, walk, ask yourself, listen to yourself, tune into your inner guidance. When you get a gut reaction, honor that shit. Stop doing the dumb stuff. I'm trying to tell y'all. I done did it. And invite your teas for singles. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a good month for some of you guys. Nourish yourself. I looked again. That's definitely a message for you singles, okay? Definitely a message for you singles. Y'all in them relationships that's built off of like sex and lust, and that shit gonna only take you so far. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I didn't even have them kind of relationships. I had a few, but I was able to recognize them, and I didn't want to be bothered. So what's the next step, Sagittarius? What's the next step? What's the next step? What's the next step? What's the next step for y'all? I am going to tell y'all the story. What's the next step? Patience. Patience. You got to have patience. I don't know what else is going on. Seventh chakra. The Lord, I said y'all got a lot of protection around here. So 1 plus 6 is 7. Patience. That was also on your other card, your deep dark card. And that's what the next step is. No, no, no. Yeah, I already said it. I got it backwards, you guys. This was actually supposed to be, why is this all happening? What's the cause? What's the cause? And my third card was supposed to be what the next step is. So, because I kind of screwed that up, why is all this happening to you? It's something spiritual. Okay, I have to look at it that way because I did have this as a spread. What's the next step? What to do with all this happening? And so, why is this all this happening? Patience. Some of you guys have been too patient with stuff that you shouldn't be, because some of the cards that I'm looking at, this bondage and all this stuff, some of you guys that are experiencing a loss in your relationships and your health is because you've maybe been too patient. I'm seeing that spin on it because that was supposed to be the cause and the reason, those cards that I pulled there. But there is something spiritual going on with you, Sagittarius, and so it's not much you can do about that. You see these two angels. What you gonna say to them chicks? Not a damn thing. They said what they had to. Look, they came to do what they need to do, and you along for the ride. 4 plus 1 is 5. So some of you guys that are having some conflict and things going on that ain't happening for you right, you got an angel. It's your seventh chakra. That's your crown chakra. You're gonna have to keep yourself spiritually grounded. And for those Damn, patience. 1 plus 6 is 7. Whatever you're waiting on, health, it applies to you. Some of you guys have been too patient, I believe, though, with them reversals. And that's why the things are happening. That's why your relationship, you either tolerated something, you didn't listen to your intuition, you didn't invite your fears to tea, so you didn't nourish yourself with your health. All this is for y'all. Everything is for you guys. Even though they came out in the order and you maybe were too patient, you can wait too long sometimes. You know what I mean? You can wait too long for shit to happen. Sag. I don't know what that was. I'm not sure if that's your card. I'm gonna go again. Restore and replenish. That is definitely your start. What you're supposed to do next. I'm gonna do one more just because something's telling me. You guys need to eat a lot of green stuff. Wear purple and eat green. Purple socks, purple earrings, purple lipstick, whatever you need to do. But you guys need to restore and replenish because you do have the Tower card here for your health. And I know my health is bad. Yes, I'm going to get to the story. Somebody's like, are you going to tell us what happened? Yes. So after I do this, you guys, I'm going to tell you my little effed up story. It wasn't effed up. It was divine intervention. Sagittarius, what are you guys going to do? What is the next step for you guys? For everything that's happening. For this eclipse. What is the next step for my... got it, got it, got it. Got it, got it. Ooh, I got too many. Damn, I'm going to have to pick. Let me look, let me look. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Release the dark wounds and let love live. That's definitely for somebody who has to say goodbye to somebody. Release it and let love live. It will be all right. That's what I'm getting. Collaborating dreams for those that are having the sacred site of the card I couldn't find that had that in it. You're having some dreams. You need to pay attention to them. You need to get some sleep, some of my Sagittarius. And dream a beautiful dream. For those, this eclipse, that's all I can say. While this is going on, you're going to have a lot of things going on with you. The follow your dreams was here. Okay. That fell out for your health. I don't know because this sacred rebel card was in reverse. I really don't know what to tell you guys about that. But something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen because you got a lot of dreaming stuff going on. You know what I mean? And release the dark wound and let love live. Whatever is this about for you guys, you know, and restore and replenish, you definitely need to do that. You definitely need to do that. If you watch the whole thing, I'm not going to repeat it. But trust your intuition when it comes to releasing this dark wound, whatever you ran into. You got to trust your intuition because these cards came in reverse. That means you're not, as far as I'm concerned, you're struggling with that. You don't want to let this thing go or this person or this situation. And you're going to have to. Because guess what's on my Pandora? Damn. This was deep, y'all. Rihanna's on. What's the name of the song? Feel about something in the way you move. Stay. You want, see? Now that came on, you guys. Stay. I want you to stay. Yeah, somebody's leaving though. And you, I can't, y'all. Y'all gonna have me. Jesus. Let me tell you. If somebody has to go, they have to go. Okay? They have to go. You got to release them. Or you're going to be going round and round and round and round and round. You guys, the song is on. You got to let them go. Something in the way you move. This is kind of deep, you guys. Yeah, this is deep. Wow. Um, this has something to do with this too. These relationships with this bondage, you're going round and round and round, and it's based off sexual longing, desires. You know, you keep pulling a person back in through using your body and sensual. You're gonna be at a loss. Something's gonna be wrong. You're gonna be broken because you can't save people through that. You can't save people through fucking. You just can't. You got to be spiritually mature. You cannot save anybody and keep anybody affixed to you because those are just you. Yeah, something in the way you move. Mm. When you get addicted to sex or trust me, I was gonna do this video you guys called "Dope Dick," like dope and the guy dick, dope dick. When you're attached to people that got addiction issues or that are out there in the world and the spirit doing things with other people, you're gathering up all these spirits of these people that they're sleeping with. Like when you're with a guy or girl and he just doing any and everything to you, don't get me wrong. I've been there, okay? I'm trying to told you. When you collide with them people where it be like, God damn, you, you be thinking about them obsessive, right? That becomes like a soul tie with you and that person through sex. And then it's just like your whole ideas and thoughts are fueled by that. And you may be a very evolved person, like I am, and yet you're caught in this cycle with somebody, right? And it's based off seduction and lust, and those are powerful energies. I'm not saying they don't exist. Somebody like, well, tell us what happened. Okay, damn, I was trying to get deep with y'all. I was trying to get all philosophical shit. Let me mm. All right, let me tell you what happened. All right, you guys, I might do a blabber, cut. So I was telling you guys who watched the late night session that I had live stream that didn't go bad. I was telling you guys about my ex, who's a Gemini, and very tumultuous relationship. He's a childhood sweetheart. I'd known him since I was 14, and we just had that thing. He's my twin flame, right? So in November it'll be 2 years that we've been apart from each other, but he's been coming in spiritually really heavy through music and everything, right? And part of my reason for leaving him, besides knowing that I learned the lessons that I needed to learn with him, I had to invite my fears to tea. He allowed me to see some things with myself, and I'm cool now, right? But I struggled. I did the everything. I did the Ayala Banzan. I prayed. I fasted. I really made a clean break from him. I literally went to rehab spiritually and emotionally and physically. Like it was hard because he had addiction issues, and he still does very heavily. And I didn't even know that when we were teenagers he was an addict, right? So now I'm thinking, who is this person? I don't really know him, but I do know him. I know him spiritually, and I see his soul, and I see myself in him, right? Twin flame. So when I was telling you guys, he was coming in real heavily through songs and stuff, and then I realized that some Geminis were not paying attention to their dreams, and they're dreaming about somebody. Hmm. Met this guy. I was thinking about getting a tattoo, you guys, as I'm going through the spiritual journey. I'm not a tatted up person. I was raised to not mark your body, right? So I wasn't really into tattoos, but I was thinking about getting one. And met this guy. And what I will say is, when we first met, there was a lot of like, the initial meeting, it was like I wasn't attracted to him because he was controlling to me. Controlling. I'm a customer. He came across very controlling, a leader, no doubt, but just very controlling. And so I was like, when stuff hits you in your gut like that, like the card was saying, you're like, what is this? You know it's something, right? So we didn't see each other for a while. I decided not to get the tattoo. I was like, I got to think about it. I went back, and his whole environment is like, it's all the place, his establishment is just, here I am bopping through the forest like Little Red Riding Hood, do Miss J Law, happy, and all about my journey and the spirit and where I'm at and what's going on, and just happy, and you know just not bogged down with a lot of the, we, like I said, I know about that life, but I'm not about that life. You know, people in tattoo places or bars and all them kind of seedy places, there's a spirit that runs rampant. The people that work there, the people that come in there. So I was picking all that up. It was like hard to be in there. So when I saw him again on happenstance, it was just happenstance. One of his employees, the first day I met his employee, was going to give me the tattoo. I didn't do it, so I came back. Of course, nothing's happenstance with me. You know how it is. Everything happens for a reason. One day I just stopped in on a Saturday and I was like, maybe I'll do it today. It happened to be the guy's birthday who was going to give me the tattoo. He was a Virgo. Happy birthday, Virgos, too, by the way. But the guy was like out of commission. He wasn't ready to really work. So I sat and I talked with them and I was like, hey, happy birthday, you know. And they're looking at me like, why is she, as they call me, friendly? I'm like, yeah, because I'm a spiritualist. I'm not like some hood rat thought. I'm not here to get high, smoke blunts, drink, screw, none of that. Like, I was a customer. Me and this guy ended up hanging out for one night, and the energy was so intense and so powerful that I knew that this was my ex coming back to me. He had all the characteristics of him, except he was very loving. He had a loving energy. My ex was very loving too, though, but my ex was loving in a cunning way. Everything about him was manipulating. This guy is not manipulating on purpose. I think he's used to it. Long story short, things got a little hot and heavy. Mm. Meaning I wasn't attracted to him, and I don't really think he was attracted to me. We had a good camaraderie, but I think the more we were around each other, the first day I met him, I knew something was happening in the spirit. And so, long story short, guys, it was supposed to go down, right? And he was like, "Girl, you know you won't." And I was like, "No, I don't." And he was like, "Yes, you do." And I was like, "No, I don't." Though, and he's like, "Yes, you do." I mean, he was straight. He was thuggish. I got a soft spot for thugs. But so was my ex. You know, both of my exes. Well, he's not my ex, but me and this guy are spiritually connected. Okay, he is a twin. He's a soulmate, but he's a remnant of my twin flame, who I've gotten out of my life for almost 2 years. In 2 months, it'll be 2 years. Cold turkey. We don't talk. We don't text. We don't nothing. Right? This guy was a reminder of him, but I'm not the type of woman that he's used to dealing with. He's used to dealing with women that drink, smoke, get high, do all these things. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm just saying I'm not that girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that chick. I've evolved about a million times. And that's a part of me that likes that thug. You know, it's like, you trying to screw me like you a flight attendant at Delta. You know, exes are here, here, here. Like, do this. I'm like, no, hold on. I'm a lover. You know, like, you just can't come at me like that. So I had to be like this. But having him in my aura for that little period of time really changed me. It made me have to face my ex and everything I've gone through with him and everything I've gone through to put him out my life. You know, when people have addiction issues and you have addict tendencies or any obsessive compulsive tendencies, that shit is catchy, right? So it kind of like caught me off guard, but I knew that this was my twin flame showing up in this guy. And this guy and me probably have the potential to maybe do something better than me and my actual twin flame, meaning actually get together and make a relationship. He's trapped, and I see him. I know where he's at. He had other women in his life, and I'm like, look, if I can't be her, because when you got me, that's all you need. And I'm sure that's how most people feel. Like, when you know you that woman, meaning you know that you're willing to be honest and face yourself in any aspect of your life. When you know you that girl, you don't have to be second. You're not gonna be the side chick. You're not gonna be the chick, the rebound chick. You're not gonna be the chick that they go to because they thinking about the other chick. Like, we made a profound impact, and he's a leader. He had me scared, and I'm not easily scared, but he was also intimidated and afraid of me. Our spirits were talking to each other. Our spirits was like, you guys know each other. I've been where he's at. I've developed from that. 2 years in October, cold turkey. Like, I've already gone through my healing process from my twin flame. I get it. I got the message. I'm cool on that. So with him, me being a woman, he's a big guy too. He's like 6 foot something, big dude. Probably ride motorcycles, probably hard, probably been in prison. You know, this is a lot of shit, right? So working a tattoo place, you know. So I was just kind of like, look, that's a small fraction of me. I'm a loving mother. Let me not start talking about myself, y'all, because I felt myself getting warm. Long story short, you guys, girl, you know you don't. I was like, no, I don't. He was like, yes, you do. I was like, no, I can't because you're not going to be prepared. If we go there, he wasn't going to be prepared, and he wasn't. You may think that I'm just a side chick or, like one of your girls because he definitely have a lot of other women in his life, and he's trying to get over a relationship. I could feel that he was depressed. He's hurt. He's lost. He's where I was 2 years ago. Dealing with people superficially, entangling yourself with people through sex, through money. Cool on all that. I don't have no hidden agendas or motives. When I love you, I love you. When I give, I give. There is no halfway. Yes, I probably need better boundary issues, but right now, that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, you hit this, it's going to be an issue. We go together. I own you, right? Like, you're mine. And I mean that because spiritually now, I'm taking on all this shit that you've been dealing with. And it was a trip, y'all. It was just a trip. It was like, man, why did I have to? Woo. Well, I know why. So, anyways, mm, I'm done, y'all. It was crazy, though. He was like, girl. I was like, no, I don't. He was like, yes, you do. Like, no, no, thank you. Thank you. I'll pass. You can't just tell me to turn here, do this, put my foot on. I mean, like, really, like, he was acting like a flight attendant. We got close enough. I'm just going to say that. We got close enough. I felt the fire. I was like, okay, I'm not fucking around. Because, see, I know what time it is. I know who I am spiritually, sexually, as a woman. I know sensual. Ooh, I'm trying to tell y'all that fire is hot. Me and him been selling each other and he's not the average dude, right? Like, I'm gonna give him some credit too. Like, he didn't know that he was the only one running around here, spiritually evolved and so on and so forth. So he hit a roadblock with me, like, well, damn, who the fuck is that? His physical man was like, ooh, let me lure her in. I want her. I need her. But his spiritual man was like, help me. Can you help me? His spirit man was saying a different story. So you got to be careful. Don't be sorry. Hope be careful. Got to be careful who you connect with. I'm trying to told you guys, as you guys grow, you cannot allow yourself to just be caught up with no any damn body because you're dealing with the spirit realm. I don't care how my life is operating on the physical outside, you guys. When I click off this camera and y'all don't see me, I am operating in full spirit realm all the time, every day, all day. 100%. So, what you see is not what you get. And, he's a powerful person. It's like we was talking, it was like nostalgia. The sixth grade, he was giving me hugs. His hugs was like, girl, I need you, but not just in a sexual way, but it was like, yeah, when I felt that shit, I was like, look, back the fuck up. We're just supposed to be friends because it's too powerful and it's too intense. If we not gonna do this damn thing to the end of time, deuces. Deuces, dog, because I'm too good for this. I'm too good for this. My stuff been maturating and saturating for the Sagittarius. You guys be easy, okay? Be easy with yourself. Be easy, y'all. Be easy. Be loving. Be kind. Let yourself do what you need to do. Feel what you need to feel. I love y'all. The verdict's in, okay? Take care.